What's good, y'all? It's the one and only King Cow 516 live in the mix. This is the Switch Flame podcast. So we got breaking news from the NBA coming from the Sacramento Kings. They have fired head coach Luke Walton. Once again, Luke Walton has been fired by the Sacramento Kings. Remember last week we had a video up. You could check the audio on the website, switchflames.com. You could check the video on our YouTube page. We were talking about this last week that Luke Walton was on a hot seat. Now, I did not think that the Sacramento Kings will fire him so quickly, but I did think there was a good chance that he would get fired sometime this season if they keep up the losing streak. And so you got to remember just a little catching up that there's a new general manager since last year in Sacramento, Monte McNair. So Luke Walton wasn't hired by him at all. You know what I mean? So once again, when you have these new general managers come in, even if they give the current management as far as head coaching and coaching staff some time to see how they do, you got to remember they didn't select them. So a lot of times they're not going to hold on to you as long and give you that much of a chance because you're still a reflection of them, even if they didn't pick you. So they're not going to really want to hold on to coaches that they didn't pick and not doing too well. You know what I mean? They like to make their mark. And so Luke Walton, listen, there's no excuses for Luke Walton. He still had over a year and change to try to get it right to impress this guy. He didn't get the job done. Kings, who basically have lost 7 of 8 games and now are 6-11 in the season. We've heard some rumblings even this past week of Tristan Thompson just kind of saying some stuff. And, you know, I think it's good timing for the Kings. I truly believe that they need a change, and I think this is going to be good. So in the meantime, what it looks like is Alvin Gentry will take over as interim head coach. So at least they have some experience on that bench. But yeah, so Gentry, we know, the last stint, we know he was coaching the Pelicans, right? So Gentry is a good coach. We'll see how he does. This could be a similar situation what happened with the Hawks last season. Remember, the Hawks fired their coach and then allowed Nate McMillan to take over, who had head coaching experience, and then the Hawks ended up changing around their season. We'll see if Alvin Gentry can do that. We're in the Wild Wild West. The West is very competitive. It's not easy. But let's see if Alvin Gentry taking over. Let's see if his voice can resonate with the players and somehow help the Kings take their game to another level. Just some information about the Gentry going into as interim coach. This is from Adrian Wojnarowski. Gentry's ready under contract through 2022-23. Gets a raise to take interim job in agreement on some benchmarks of success rest of the season with team and to try to keep longer. All right, so basically, this is kind of like Gentry is basically having an audition. What it sounds like, if he does good, they'll negotiate with him, keeping him long-term as the head coach. So we'll see how he does. But yes, definitely Luke Walton. Listen, Luke Walton has no excuses. I was very surprised after the whole Lakers situation when he got fired as Lakers head coach. I was very surprised how quickly he got the Sacramento Kings job. I didn't even think that was a great hiring for the Kings. I don't think Luke Walton is a great coach. I think, once again, he's an all right coach, but I think that he benefited a lot when he was on that staff of Golden State, when he took over Steve Kerr, when Steve Kerr was sidelined. And I think a lot of people kind of confused, Luke Walton's a great coach, when the Warriors had a great personnel with a great system that you just had to make sure you didn't mess it up. But that was a well-oiled machine, and I think Luke Walton probably got a little more looks and a little more credit for the success he had during that year Steve Kerr was sidelined. And I think that now it'll be interesting to see how quickly he gets another coaching position. I don't think any coaching position will open up for him. Now, it's always possible that he'll get on as an assistant, which I think that's what he's most suited for right now. I think he has to pay his dues a lot more in the assistant coaching ranks for a few years before any team should think about giving him another shot. We'll see how this all happens and how it all unfolds. But definitely hit the like, hit the subscribe. Definitely appreciate your support. You know what I mean? Comment. Let me know what you think about the Kings firing. I agree with it. I think it's a good move by the Kings. Let me know what you think. Hit me up in the comments. With that said, it's your boy King Cow 516 signing off. This has been the Swish Flames podcast, y'all. If you feel so inclined, please donate to the Cash App, $ King Cow 516. I surely appreciate it, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.